Hey guys, this is my third time trying to record this video. So my storage is low and it keeps cutting me off. But I just wanted to thank you guys for those of you who are still here with me. I know I haven't been posting as regularly as I used to, and it's just felt like, I understand people want to do kind of like a spring cleaning when the new year comes around. So I lost some followers here, but I understand because energy changes. I'm obviously not where I was when I first started this journey at all. I've really cut back on twin flame readings. So anyways, but I wanted to see today what lessons the collective is currently going through. And the lovers fell on the floor. So I posted this thing on my Instagram, and it was about the twin flame journey and how it brings up a lot of things which I was just talking more about collectively, not just regarding your masculine, but part of this journey is this feeling that you deal with people who obviously have a choice when it comes to love, or you have people that have choices when it comes to anything, and sometimes that choice doesn't work in your benefit. Sometimes people choose things that are really triggering for us because it's not us, and they trigger a lot of insecurities within us. So I feel like that could be going on right now with the lovers, and it really is ultimately a lesson in self-love. When someone doesn't choose you, it forces you to really kind of make peace with a lot of parts of yourself and the situation. So we have the lovers here, but also we just had Valentine's Day yesterday, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So this is someone returning. Perhaps someone regrets their choice in love. The lovers it could be just about a love dynamic, but it's a lot of times about what we're seeking in love, what we want. And so someone is revisiting something. I don't know what the Mercury retrograde is right now, but it's almost like that energy, like revisiting an old love or revisiting old ways that you received love. So you could be just having like the past revisit right now in a lot of ways, in different ways. Page of Wands reversed. This could have been in the form of rejection. Someone could have rejected you, and it could have triggered a lot of wounds. I mean, we're just constantly working through that in this journey, whether it's the divine masculine, whether it's a friend, whether it's a colleague, whatever it is. So this is like the Page of Wands reversed is someone not interested or not sparked by you. And there's just so much to say about that, but ultimately it's not really about what they're drawn to, it's about what they're bringing up within you, okay? Which is a feeling of abandonment, being left out in the cold. The universe is not supporting you. But if you look back on your journey, you'll realize that every time you thought you were being rejected, you were being redirected to something else, to more clarity, to more empowerment, to more knowledge. So you're never without a loss. There's never just a loss. The loss always leads to like a door that leads to more self-love, really. So and then we have Six of Pentacles. And this is an interesting Six of Pentacles. So we have this older woman with like a beetle almost, grabbing a pentacle, all these little bugs, grabbing pentacles. I'm not even really sure what to make of this. And this cat. I want to get clarity on what is the Six of Pentacles about. King of Cups reversed. That is someone who's emotionally withdrawn, emotionally immature, emotionally not sound. I'm hearing something like, I'm kind of hearing the masculine come through, and I don't want this to be just like about your counterpart or the person on your mind, because I do a lot of those readings, but I'm almost hearing like, I can't give you what you want, all you want, or I'm like spread thin or something like that. I don't know. There was an ending or a betrayal of some sort here. So we're not going to just talk about the masculine. We're just talking about in general. Someone withheld love from you. Someone didn't give you what you felt like you deserved. You felt like you put a lot of energy into something, and this person betrayed you. So we're definitely learning lessons about betrayal right now. What's one more card about that? Judgment. Okay. This is interesting because usually I don't take this card this way, but I feel like this is also like us second guessing. A lot of times we feel betrayed because we betrayed our own trust. Like we saw the red flags, but we just overrode it because we wanted things to work out with this person. We wanted to believe it was a certain way, but the judgment is here. Like we feel like it was an error in our judgment and we're like beating ourselves up. I also feel like this is karmic, and this is like whatever anyone does to you right now, they're going to have karma. So you don't ever have to worry about like getting them back or whatever like that. Karma's always gonna get you, okay? All right, what else are we learning right now? What else is going on? Reclaim. Okay, so I feel like this year is definitely like this reclaiming energy of like trying to get ourselves back, trying to reclaim things we lost. Perhaps 2023 there was a lot of loss. And then we have the Creator. This is kind of like the Ace of Wands energy, realizing we have the power to reclaim things for ourselves. Not putting it in anyone else's hands and speaking our truth. This is like Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. So this is initiation. This is communicating our truth. This is going after what we want. This is believing in ourselves. This is self-confidence. I really do think this year is a lot about us like having the confidence to really be true to ourselves. I mean, I feel like that's been going on for all the years, but that's what's coming up in the reading. All right, let's get a couple from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Now, I'm not really getting paid on YouTube anymore, and I have been trying to get, you know, my Patreon build up because that's like the only way I get paid. But right now, I just feel like making this reading long here, so I may not do a Patreon. Exchanging gifts. This is so similar to Six of Pentacles. So we may have felt like we were working with someone and we exchanged, or we weren't appreciated for our gifts. We appreciated them for their gifts, but they didn't give it back to us. So we right now are reclaiming our energy as well. We're realizing that we're not going to exchange gifts with anyone who's not even in an active exchange with us. This is 27, which is actually my number, but that could resonate for you guys. But this is about respecting ourselves enough to walk away when someone isn't in an equal give and take. That's what the Six of Pentacles was about. And to know that we are blessed, and if we have the courage to walk away from things, we are going to be blessed with the desires that we have in our heart. And that's number 22. So we can't have the lack mentality, which was the Five of Pentacles, like it's never going to work out. We kind of just have to keep moving. Like if you guys feel like you got rejected or a door closed, it's okay to process it a little bit, but I feel like the other lesson is not wallowing in it, not giving this person too much credence, because you're probably building them up in a way that they don't deserve, because you're viewing them through the lens of your own insecurities. Like if someone rejects you and you have those rejection wounds, you suddenly see them in this like godly manner, and you desperately, it's like they withheld something from you. So now it feels even more desirable. But those are the things we're transmuting, to realize that the way we view people through the lens of our insecurity is not really who they are. That's another thing I think is changing, is our view of the world and others. You see, we have blessings, prosperity. You guys, I don't think a lot of you have really been convinced that this is your year, but I'm telling you, this year, no matter how bad things may be, January, March, February, March, April, May, I do feel the second half of the year, you're going to be glad you held out. You're going to be glad you spoke your truth. You're going to be glad that you believed in your blessings. You're going to be glad that all these affirmations for all these years have been working out. I love that I see blessings and prosperity. And you've got to follow your passion. That's what the Ace of Wands was about. That's what we're doing this year, is we're listening to our desires, the fire in our soul. And it's a lot of fire energy. We've got to take action towards what we want. We have to stop sitting on the sidelines and believing these stories that we don't deserve it because we've got manifestation. You see how my energy is picking up? Because now I'm really resonating, because now we're talking about positive things. We're talking about believing in yourself. Lessons can feel like karmic and heavy, and yes, that's part of it, but we have to realize the lessons are not meant to keep us in the dirt. They're meant to help us grow. Like plants in the dirt, right? They're also meant to push us, propel us to our destiny. We're not just supposed to sit around and wallow. We're supposed to believe in our manifestations. So perhaps write things down, create. I never really did vision boards, but I like making videos, like TikToks, like of aesthetics, of where you want to go. Focus on your desires. And we did have judgment, and now we have awakening, which are kind of the same thing. So I do feel, I want to know what this is about, because I want to say that a lot of people that have done you wrong are going to be awakening this year. So don't worry about them if they've done you wrong, okay? And then you have responsibility, High Priestess and High Priest. So this is realizing, I'm just going to get one more card. Cleansing. It's your responsibility to create as positive and as clear of an environment as you can. Obviously, there's things that you can't always control. We have water here, we have fire. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But trusting your intuition, because you need to keep your energy clear so you could keep your visions clear as well. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.